Hey fam, my name is Benson. Many people know me as Chef Ben, and I have a testimony. Personally, recently I work at 4 Points by Sheraton, Uganda, and I was working at Boma Hotels. And before I went to Uganda, 2 months back, came here to the church, and I told Pastor Don I wanted to be commissioned for the new transition at Uganda. Pastor Don prayed for me and told me that I'll get favors and relationship that will bring favors. I left Kenya in 31st of March and went to Uganda, and I landed on Uganda safely, though I was very disturbed since I didn't know what to do and where to start from, because I didn't know anyone, though I had one friend I knew back then in 2017 when I used to work at Serena, Kampala. So it happened that when I reached, I didn't have anything in my pocket as funds, so I struggled to work with that, and I called Pastor Waiganjo and some of my friends to pray with me because of the same. And reaching there, after calling them, they told me that I should just wait for God to work with me. So after making one call, a friend of mine by the name Wilberforce in Uganda, he called me and told me that he've got a house, he've secured a good house for me, and I should go and see it. So I went and visited the house, though I wasn't sure because I didn't have funds to pay the house by then. So I went and saw the house. It was good. It was as I had requested him to do it, but I just told him that I didn't have funds by then to pay the house, to cater for the house, because in Uganda you don't pay 1 month house rent, you pay 4 months prior before entering the house. So I told Wilberforce that I didn't have the funds to pay the house. So my friend Wilberforce agreed and said that he was to pay the house, the full bill for the house, and he paid the house for the 4 months, which we were to pay him later back, and which we've done it. And I thank God that without knowing me for long, that Wilberforce was in a position to pay my house for 4 months, which was adding up to Kenyan shillings 50,000. He paid for me without knowing me well, and this is the relationship that Pastor Don was saying, that this relationship that will bring favors upon my life. When I went to the hotel to work and start working at 4 Points by Sheraton, I've found favor with my fellow workers, that I've been telling people that if they need to know God more and they need to know God well, they should look at your life and they should see God. Personally, I've been preaching to them about the same, that your life is the best thing that they can use to see God. And one of the stewards in my kitchen, they came and told me that they can testify and say that after I came to them and joined them in that hotel, they have seen God, their faith have grown, themselves have grown in terms of their faith, in terms of their career, they are growing, and they can thank God that they are telling me that they are thanking God for me visiting that country. So I can say that God has been working with me, God has worked with me through the season, through the transition, and I'm just grateful. I came because I was proud of this, and I was grateful to God for this that He done. Thank you.